Since its anime adaptation started airing in 2019, Kimetsu no Yaiba, or Demon Slayer, has been rising and staying on the top anime list. It has gotten an immense amount of praise from fans and critics alike, some even calling it the best shonen ever made. But of course, not everyone can agree to the claim, especially those who have been longtime fans of Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, Gintama, and older shonen. And so, because of the hype, some claim its popularity came from the bandwagon. But why is everyone saying this? Well, there's the classic explanation of the bandwagon syndrome, where you see something become popular, so you want to be on it, understand its content, and talk about it with everyone. The plot or genre is not a matter of subject when it comes to the bandwagon. In that sense, some skeptics generalize and give no chance to the show, thinking that it is a lame anime that everyone's going crazy about. Anyone could feel this way and would just oblige to watch because everyone keeps telling them to. But nope. Today, full-fledged otaku will prove that Kimetsu no Yaiba is popular not just because of the bandwagon, but in a bigger, more profound sense. First, let us start with the most epic reason why it's popular. There is no other description. Demon Slayer's animation is divine. With no expectation, you would not see it coming that episode 1 will already get you hooked. You would immediately know it was the work of Ufotable simply because of its excellent graphics. The art of the manga is also gorgeous, but to be honest, you would like the anime's cleaner line art and CG 2D mix more. Ufotable is well known for producing great animation, but Demon Slayer takes the cake. The animation is so crisp and colorful, it is both vivid and contrasting. Although the overall animation of most anime released out of this decade is pretty decent, Demon Slayer provides a lasting impression enough to captivate and draw in new fans. Art is also one major reason why Demon Slayer is so popular. The production successfully projected Japanese art as seen in Tanjiro's Water Waves Attack. This is also one of the reasons why this anime had a variety of viewers, ranging from teens to late 40s. The second reason for its popularity is because it is shonen. Shonen genres speak popularity itself. An underlying formula of every shonen seems to always work with a familiar plot of a young boy who has experienced trauma or has impossible dreams and gets stronger or closer to his goal through training. Although common, it can also produce the most powerful and moving anime only if executed well, like in Katekyo Hitman Reborn and more. It is the same case with Kimetsu no Yaiba, but at a higher level. It is extremely detailed with power scales and a more realistic acquisition of power. Tanjiro only became strong because of his 2 years of straight training in the mountain. The anime also shows us that there are still humans and demons that are way stronger than the main character. It also makes more sense that Nezuko is not that useful in battle since her intelligence was limited after turning into a demon. Even Zenetsu's power makes sense with how he became fast like lightning if you think about his backstory. Yes, we know that Demon Slayer has only been on season 1 with also a single movie coming, but the manga offers us a more exciting plot to look forward to. Third, we also think the characters are well written. At least they should be getting way more credit than what they are getting. Tanjiro is a rare shonen protagonist that is kind, caring, and intelligent, whereas most shonen leads are either annoying, loud, or cowardly. As for Inosuke, sure, he's a trope, but only at the start. With the power of character development, Inosuke was made into more than a one-dimensional character. Nezuko is half of the best brother-sister duo there is. We love how her humanity is still strong enough to be an improved version of a little sister. Just having watched episode 19, one of the greatest episodes of its time, you couldn't help but tear up when that strong bond was finally fully revealed. But let's keep it spoiler-free. The thing about Nezuko is she's a girl in a shonen and she's not there for shipping and fan service. She gets handled like an actual character, a human being with an actual personality, emotions, and love. That is sadly not often the case for most female shonen characters. Now, for Zenetsu. He is possibly the most interesting character given his split personality that comes to life during fights. Sure, he can be a bit annoying, let's admit that, due to his constant screaming in the first few episodes after his introduction. But hey, character development is a thing. Also, it was refreshing to see at least some kind of comic relief in the incredibly dark world that is Demon Slayer. So you can't help but adore Zenetsu and his goofiness, not to mention his badass side when he enters God mode. Hell, you could also enjoy the demons mentioned in the show. Some people may not like how all their flashbacks are pushed into our faces, but this undoubtedly enhances our viewing experience. It adds more depth to their character as well as providing a motive for their actions. Unlike demons in most anime, Kimetsu no Yaiba has treated them as people, with emotions and problems. Not just the typical bad demons that eat people. An example of this is Muzan Kibutsuji. As a villain, he is executed very well with no over-teasing motives that stay hidden for a long time, and his whole vibe is just perfect. Lastly, the show's soundtrack also deserves some spotlight. It honestly deserves it so much. The soundtrack is done with an amazing mixture of traditional Japanese instruments or music and more modern hype-building battle themes, and it is glorious to the ears. Apart from the art and animation, the soundtrack is the next best part of the show, including Lisa's legendary opening Gorenge. The song playing during Tanjiro and Nezuko's fight in episode 19 literally could make you fucking cry. That song was so beautiful, underlining their incredible bond and insane power. And talking about ambiance, the whole world of Demon Slayer feels very real and believable. As serene and supernatural as it looks, you come to believe those characters in this setting. So, to sum it up, Demon Slayer is as popular as it is because it is a rather unique shonen with very well written characters, incredible art, a beautiful soundtrack, an awesome setting, and perfectly executed fights. The insane animation and the genuinely likable characters in this Taisho era setting are especially major factors. That already makes it popular, and the rest is accomplished by the bandwagon syndrome, which also ironically infected me. In short, it differs from other shows because of how well it was thought out and put together, a complete package.